Titus, I wanted to leave you some feedback on SA2, your visual analysis. I think that there's, excuse me, I think that there's some good writing in this submission. A lot of it is from your rough draft, and that's okay. You've done some expanding on the draft, which is one of the things that I want to see. I think that your description here is strong. I think that your interpretation of the message is clear, and I think that your discussion on audience is fair as well. I don't know. When I look at this, I have the tendency to think that the artist is trying a middle ground approach, rather than targeting a specific, trying to appeal to one side over the other. I would argue that he's kind of trying to aim for a, like I said before, a middle ground approach based on the fact that he doesn't really seem to be clearly critiquing either side. It's just kind of like, this is the result of the moment that we are in. Because there's nothing about like this protester that feels threatening, nor is there anything about this officer that feels threatening. But I think it's a good discussion. Things that would improve the paper. A clearer context would work. You just kind of toss us in the middle of a discussion that we don't really have any privy to. So there's really no clear introduction here. So we talked a lot in class about building context. So I think context would be useful here. There also isn't a clear thesis statement. And so you discuss purpose, and you discuss that you think that the cartoon is effective, but you don't have a clear thesis that indicates the visual techniques that you will use to analyze the paper. And that's another thing that's really missing, is while you have good description, there really isn't a whole lot of visual analysis in the paper. And you're a little shy on the required length, so that would help out, quite a bit. In the end, I think that there is some context here, but it kind of feels like it's in the wrong spot. Us knowing who the writer is and where you got the image, that would be more useful information at the beginning, along with a broader conversation about the tensions around police reform in the United States in 2020. I feel like that those are the contextual moments that you want to begin with. So if you were to revise, that's what I would focus on, along with a clear thesis statement and more detailed visual analysis, meaning that you in your thesis are identifying the visual techniques that you want to use to analyze the cartoon, and you are bringing those in as evidence for the support of that thesis. All right, let me know if you have any questions. Thanks.